What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Beta Memoirs. And it is another day of chop. We did need a pullback today, that is for certain. Today has been quite interesting. There's been a lot of news going on with China and trying to regulate crypto, which makes it possibly even more bullish for crypto. That being said, remember, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'm going to actually pull up the charts and get right into it today. Definitely not going to wait today. There's a lot on here to just discuss. For SPY itself, like I said, we needed a pullback. We did have a major run yesterday, which was really nice to see. We've had a couple days. We had last Thursday, and then we chopped on Friday. And then we chopped on Friday, and then we had that nice run yesterday. And then today, more chop. Now, this only looks like a lower high, in my opinion. I didn't still want to swing anything. We had some dramatic moves down. Tesla, or I should say Amazon, had some news about pricing, I believe. I don't know if it was a particular lawsuit, but I think something came out from the Senate, I believe, today, and it dipped Amazon down very fast, only to be picked right back up. Extremely bullish. I wanted to go bullish over the night, but I was not sure. A lot of stuff held support, but the uncertainty of the markets, not really sure what is going to happen. But everything is still looking good. Ultimately, on the daily, the market actually still looks fantastic. It's just retesting the linear regression line from the top side. So I do expect us to start aiming for all-time highs. If that is the case tomorrow, I will definitely start scalping that way and get back into swings tomorrow night. But SPY looking good. Chop today, expected to pull back a little bit more. Didn't pull back that hard. I wouldn't be surprised if we did pull back a little bit more tomorrow, to be honest. QQQ actually just kind of was flat today in general. A lot of wicking today. That was most definitely, especially in Tesla and Amazon. Amazon only made that big move because of the fact of that news that came out. But again, wicked right back up and went back to higher days. So the market in general, I think tomorrow I'm still very bullish for the week. Again, even if we do dip tomorrow, I still think the end of the week is going to be strong. But I do have my watch list. It is much like the Sunday updates. I have Tesla, Amazon, the leaders. Square actually broke out today. So that's one I wanted to keep on watch. I wasn't shares in that. I got tagged out of that. And Tesla today. So I'm not holding shares in those anymore. If they do get extremely bullish, I will take shares positions again in them. But ultimately, just trying to take profit along the way, only because a lot of times we had pumps and then we've been dumping pretty quick. And being said, we've been pumping. Typically, during a pump, we have like 3 days of solid push. Where we've seen more likely lately, we've had a good pump then dump. One day and then a pump and then give up back essentially almost all the gains. So coin was starting to see some volume today, picking up, and skills is the other one I have for today. So as far as Tesla goes, Tesla looking, again, it was just pretty flat today. I wanted to hold that 603. It broke down below it and tagged me out today. But ultimately, this lucky wick right here, but ultimately, it is holding that 603, which is what I wanted it to reclaim. It did reclaim that. Tomorrow, we might see a gap up. It wouldn't surprise me, or even a gap down, and retest this. I think if it still comes close, this 687, I think we're still good for a bullish move up. But there's so much uncertainty and a lot of news coming out and policy changes, which is something to keep in mind. So I think Tesla is still good. Tesla's always good. It's got the volatility if you are looking for intraday scalps. Amazon is the other one today. Amazon, I didn't play Amazon. I wanted to almost grab it here today. Decided not to, and then it did rip down. This is when the news came out. It got bought right back up. I missed this. I wasn't paying attention to this. I didn't know what exactly actually caused this, so I didn't want to grab the wick. But nonetheless, it pushed right back up almost a high of days. It attempted to. It looks like it's pretty even tomorrow. Wouldn't actually be surprised if we chopped overnight and then made some move tomorrow. That could be a possibility as well. We did have some data that came out today, but everything did not show inflation, essentially. So you had housing data today. You had the consumer confidence report come out today, which is good as well. So being said, SQ is the other one I have. SQ, extremely bullish today, popped up. I actually rode these shares very close to tagging. I didn't want to pull it back. The market was looking really weak at that point. Did tag me out. So looking on this for possible re-entry, I will see how it looks on the daily. Square was hitting a lot of resistance, so that's essentially why I wanted to get out too, and why I had that so tight, that stop loss so tight, in case we decide to come back down, revisit the 200, which I can re-enter at that point, and then right back up. Essentially, I'm trying to really manage risk and watch and see where the market's at. Ultimately, I am bullish, but a lot of stuff has to be shaken out. There's still a lot of policy changes and everything going on. All that stuff has to be worked out, and that may take months before we see it, maybe even July-ish, June, July. It's almost June already, but July we might see some more bullish moves come out of here and start pushing up. So that's something I am watching. Coin is the other one I have today, and Coin is actually funny because I was watching Coin yesterday. And Coin on the hourly, it was consolidating for a couple of days, and I almost considered taking shares yesterday, but I didn't. And then I had this nice little pop. Had some news today. I guess they have another exchange or something coming out. I don't recall what exactly the news was, and had this bullish move. If it does dip back down, this 231 mark I'm looking at, or hold the support here, I want to try to get in and try to ride some of this momentum up tomorrow. I might even scalp this tomorrow as well. So that's something I'm keeping on watch tomorrow. I think it'd be a good one tomorrow. And then the other one I have for you guys is Skills. Just something I don't believe I've ever actually traded. I know it's newer, and I know ARK Invest has a good portion of money in this. But ultimately, I'm looking at this support here at this 1486 mark. If we do get some selling tomorrow into the support, that's what I'm looking at. On the daily, I do like it on the daily. It is pushing, retesting the middle Bollinger Band and the 20. If it does hold there tomorrow, I'm looking to actually take some shares positions in this and try to ride this back up and hopefully catch momentum. At that point, what I'm looking for is catching momentum and the rest of the market starts moving. If that starts happening, I can definitely make up some ground here until we hit this resistance up here. But once that's hit, I think if there's good momentum, we can break that and go back to all-time highs. But I do like Skills for a longer-term swing is what I'm looking for and attempting with this one. Again, if it holds this middle Bollinger Band, if it does break this tomorrow, I will actually look to I'll look and wait until it comes back down to this $12 mark. If it gets that low, if it does get that low, I'll definitely be loading the boat at that point. But that's essentially what I got for you guys. Short video. I just wanted to kind of give you guys, I have been putting the tickers. I'm starting to go ahead and put the tickers on my Twitter feed at Beta Memoirs. If you guys are looking for me on Twitter, I'm gonna start posting those on Twitter as well. And then you can have the video to get a little bit more of an understanding where I'm coming from on these particular tickers that I'm calling out every night on these nightly updates. So remember to manage risk, be patient. I know it's been extremely frustrating in a rough market. There's a lot of policy changes, but eventually get to the point to where we start getting to a really extremely bullish market, in my opinion. So being said, remember to hit that like button on the way out. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.